So this is GCSE Foundation. The topic is order of operation. You might have heard of it as BIDMAS or BOTMAS, but that is what this is. Okay, it's a type of question that could come up on a GCSE Foundation paper. Now, before we start, what you need to know, the basic skills that you need to know here is BIDMAS. This I is indices, or is order, but it's the same thing. Okay, so BIDMAS. Or BOTMAS. So B is standing for bracket. I is indices. So if I have something to the power of something, that's indices. D is division. M is multiplication. A is addition. And S is subtraction. Now, the order here is you always start with brackets. You always do the indices next. Division and multiplication, you read the question from left to right and you do it in that order. And then addition and subtraction, you read the question from left to right and you do that in that order. So if it's 3 minus 5 plus 4, you will start from here and you will read it from left to right and you will just do 3 minus 5. So what's the answer to that? That's going to be minus 2. Minus 2 plus 4, that's going to be plus 2. So you would read it in that order. Okay, it's not necessarily that I need to do addition first. So I need to add 5 plus 4. So you're going to start making mistakes with negatives. This is actually minus 5 plus 4. So the order is followed in this way. Okay, so this is the basic of it. This question is write down brackets in the statement below to make each statement correct. You may use more than one pair of bracket in each statement. Okay, so questions like these are very common on a GCSE Foundation paper. So the first question we have here is 4 times 5 plus 3, and the answer needs to be 32. So if you normally do this question, you would start with the order of operation where multiplication comes before addition. So you would do 4 times 5, that's going to be 20, and plus 3, so that's going to be 23. But we can't do that. Okay, that's not what's happening here. So we have to make sure that we change the order of operation here. So a bracket placed here doesn't make any difference because 4 times 5 is what you would naturally do anyways. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and place the bracket here and see, does that work? Okay, so 5 plus 8, that's 5 plus 3, that's going to be 8. And then times that by 4, that is going to be 32. So that's correct. So that's the bracket that we need to place here. So we have to force it to change the order of operation by making, bracket comes first. So rather than naturally doing 4 times 5, we have to force, okay, so we have to add 5 plus 3 first here. Okay, the next question is again the same idea. We can have multiple brackets or we just need single bracket. I would first of all go ahead with see what is the natural order. You will normally times these two numbers and then add this and add this. The order of whether you add 6 first or 8 first doesn't matter. You would normally times them. So somehow you have to break that order. They will never give you what's the normal operation. Put a bracket here. That wouldn't normally work. So what I'm going to have to do here is you need to try and force these two together and then see if that works, or try and force these two together and see if that works. So I'm going to show you, okay, let's try these two together. So that's going to be 5 plus 6, so that's going to give us 11. 11 times 4, that's 44, plus 3, that's going to give us 47. You can try the other one and then see if that doesn't work. You would have tried this one. Okay, so this works. Perfect. And then here, the third question, we have if you add times these two, that's the natural order, and then add these two, you would not get the answer. Okay, that's 7 times 5, 35, and then plus 5, that's not going to give us 72. So either we have to force these two or these two. They did say that we can use more than one pair of brackets. So if I just times these two, if I add those two together, so that's going to be 9, and then 9 times 5 plus 3, that's not going to give us 72. So what we have to then do is kind of try and make additional bracket here and then see if this works. Okay, so what we have here is 7 plus 2, that's going to give us 9 here, and then 5 plus 3, that's going to give us 8 here. I know 9 times what makes us 72, so you need 9 times 8. And can I make 8 here? Yes, I can. So 9 times 8, That gives us 72. That's why I knew that you need an additional another bracket here. So that works. Okay, thank you for watching.